All right, welcome back to the Crown of the Oathbreaker. So, Odin Beer on the Prime Material Plane, covered by a shadow dome which you can't get out of, but you made an ally, Mr. Sam Sadar, who claimed he could get you to the Shadow Realm, which is indeed where you find yourself. This gentleman here. And, yeah, got some information, and you see a dark ziggurat where the royal palace used to be in the shadow plain with this blue light shooting up, which seems to be forming part of the shadow dome. There's a lot of prisoners in the Dungeon of Tears, which is where you find yourself at the moment, trying to somehow get rid of this dome of the shadow dome that covers Odinbeer, that's trapping you from seeing Master Aiden in the Arcane Tower on advice from the late Lord Sign Monder. You just enter this Dungeon of Tears over here. So, band of adventurers, and Tord is no longer here. What happened to Tord?
I assume it didn't say anything, so it's probably testing out fixing his microphone.
Yeah, he typed in Discord, seems to have connection problems.
Oh, I see that now. Okay, well, while Tord's adjusting his armor or something, Vander is doing that. What do the rest of you guys do? You just defeated a demon dog in here. So over to you.
Evil doggo. I suppose Bone is just going to waltz in and just look around.
There is lots of prison cells, each with not with bars. This looks like some metal box, and a rather grim-looking gallows pole there. Yeah, Aurelis, Damsadar, come check out the area as well. You do see, from each one of these jail cells, like a thin whiff of very dark black smoke, and they all seem to congeal around where the gallows pole is and drift upwards into one more central smoke column. Like they all combine together to create a thicker thing of smoke.
Like above the gallows?
Above the gallows and leaving the top of the prison. So it's like forming a column of smoke that then rises up above through an opening in the prison somewhere.
Yeah. Bone seems to be the best one to fight this, so he's absent-mindedly just checking out the gallows and staring absent-mindedly up into the column.
Okay. The gallows is wholly unremarkable. I think the things some of you would notice is that while a lot of the things you've seen around this shadow realm is rotten, the rope on the gallows pole is not rotten.
Right, should be better now, I think.
Oh,
yep, okay, got you, Tor. Yep, loud and clear.
Nice.
Good rope, I suppose. Good Bone is going to yell.
And just one thing, Tord, I'll mention to you. Coming out of each one of these jail cells is a thin wisp of thick black smoke. And all the black smokes from each one of these cells kind of joins together into one central column of smoke that's rising out the top of the prison through an opening somewhere.
Okay, right. I just need to get myself situated in the Roll20 as well. Just give me a moment. You guys just proceed, though.
Could Bone yank the rope off the gallows?
Yeah, easy enough to do. Takes a bit of unknotting, but yeah, you have a gallows rope, no problem.
I give it to Incration. Hand it over. Good rope.
Yeah? Yeah, Bo, never know when you need a good rope.
And then just wanders off.
Okay.
Open doors.
Guess we gotta start somewhere.
Bone just opens this door. Let's see. Oh. Lock.
Alright, let me see if I can work my magic bone.
You hear a knocking from at the door to the north. Before you we'll keep that sleight of hand, but I'll let you give it the opportunity. You hear a faint knocking from inside.
I'll
Not me.
slide a hand to knock.
Not me. Somebody else. Choose someone else. Not me. I beg you.
Nope. Definitely you. I'll unlock his and step back and have Bone open it.
The one to the north? Sure.
Yeah.
Hello.
You're not who? So there's no token for this, but inside you see what appears to be a commoner. They look emaciated, like they look very thin. They look hungry. They look miserable. And there's this the dirge, so-called dirge of the Dark Angel, is still. You can still hear it inside of this prison cell, and you see from this emaciated person that the thin waft of smoke is kind of coming from their chest and rising to it. Not the Gloom Widow. Are you? Please don't hurt me.
Okay.
Bone. Bone, try to smash that smoke pouring out of his chest.
Hurt man.
No, hurt smoke.
I'm gonna step into the jail cell next to the commoner. That's too many words. Hurt smoke.
Hurt smoke, Bone.
Hurt smoke. Man, okay.
Smoke. You take a swing at the smoke stone?
I'm gonna just look at the man to see that he. Well, what does he say when I say I heard smoke?
But I don't understand. This place is so. It's just so depressing. I was captured by some people and brought here, and ever since this dreadful tune, I just feel so defeated. All the hope has been lost, and when the hope left me, this smoke appeared. I've tried to stop it, I've tried to block it, but it's like some part of me is slowly leaking out of me, and I can't stop it.
Bone, remove smoke, remove sad. And it's going to just try to grab the smoke and just yank it out of him.
It's like grabbing smoke, your hands pass straight through it.
Smash smoke! Take his hammer. Swing at the smoke.
Is the smoke coming out of the man?
Yeah, like pouring out of his chest.
Alright.
There's no obvious like wounds that it's leaking out of. It's just coming out of his chest.
I'm going to be a little bit worried when Bone wants to smash the smoke, especially when the smoke is like, coming out of his chest though. But just don't hit his chest, Bone, and give it a go.
So you smash the thing with a maul, and it's like smashing smoke with a maul, no effect.
Hmm.
He steps
That's
up
surprising,
dejectedly.
Bone.
I don't know who you people are, but you need to go back where you came from. There is nothing but sorrow and darkness here. Just go.
Well, Mr. Sunshine, do you know how we can stop that beam of light there in the sky?
The Gloom Widow, when she mocks us, she sees how sadness fuels things. Stop the sadness, I guess.
Oh,
You-
so logic would say then that if you all weren't alive, there'd be no sadness to fuel it?
we occasionally abort the gallows when we are almost broken, and when we die on the gallows, the sadness just erupts from us. It's like they use the sadness of our death to supercharge things. I would not recommend it. But please, you hear another knocking from the door next to it. Somebody out there. You don't sound like the widow. Hello?
Lock.
I'll attempt to unlock.
I'm just curious though, and Ratian, especially with that kind of well, throwing card that you possess. Isn't like the purpose of that card to like banish the soul to hell?
I believe so.
I'm just I don't know exactly how this kind of supercharging, taking energy from their souls work, but wouldn't removing their soul from their body and sending it straight to hell kind of, well, not work with this purpose of supercharging and using it as, well, ammunition or energy for that sake?
Well, in the good spirit of science, we could give it a try.
Vander is going to look over at Bone and see if he follows along in this conversation, understanding the undertones of what we're implying.
Nope.
Perfect. Well, Enration, in the name of science, I think it would be interesting to see.
Steady aim, look hard at the sky.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, did you treat us well?
Roll damage if you want, but you'll roll above 4 points of damage, so you'll instantly kill this person. He collapses
+5.
and he dies. And the demons or the devils from the hells, they do come and claim him. But before they get a chance to claim him, it's interesting. The demons from hell, these shadowy figures, turn into wisps of smoke and join the column of air. And while the guy was leaking smoke before, you now notice he's pouring smoke out of his dead body. And you glance through a break in the ceiling from this shadowy destructive realm, and you look up at the shadow dome above the city here in the shadow realm as well, and it glows an even intenser purple.
Smart
Well,
bad.
then,
So it kind of looks like the dome is like empowered.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, Vander, in the spirit of science, I deduct we done fucked up.
Well, let's
Hypothesis
try
conclusion.
keep. Well, if you, how do you say it? Like, ask them questions or something like that, and receive dumb answers. I don't know, something like that.
Bone didn't see. I'm gonna flavor it as that. You doing this, so he's gonna. Man dead. Sadness.
Yeah, Bowen. I think the smoke killed him.
Disadvantage.
It's so it seems to me as if Creation and Vander didn't feel terribly bad about this, just treating it as a science experiment. Bone, you're affected
very
by this
inhumane.
death. You're not happy about it? Sad about it?
Yeah, I said so. We wanted
Wisp
to help
of
the man.
smoke leaves Bone's chest and joins the column.
Oh,
Oh no.
What the hell, Bowen? You too?
Bone sad.
Help!
Try not to.
Another. All the doors, you hear thumping on it. Help! Help!
I guess we should try to cheer these people up then, if we're even able to do that. Is everything unlocked?
Ender, is everything unlocked? Incration, is everything unlocked? You're gonna go around the room?
Yep, I'll go around the room.
The same stories in pretty much every one of the room. A very depressed person. You know that this strange malady that's overcoming the city is definitely fueling their sadness. If you remember when you all arrived on this plane, you all felt down, or pretty much all of you. I think you failed your saving throws and things are just glum. And it's going to take a lot more than a hot cup of soup to cheer up these people. This song is just depressing. And each one of these 20 or so people, they all have this smoke rising out of them, forming a thicker column. Same with you as well, Bone.
Vander is going to approach one of the guys, like one of the people stuck in these prison cells. And he's going to say, "So, what's your story then? Why are you locked up in this place?"
It was... I lived near Odin Beer in the Willow Plains, and the crops weren't doing so well, and some people came and offered me help. And I was desperate, so I accepted it. But it seems their help came with a cost, because eventually the person we refer to as the Gloom Widow, she came and she caught me and she brought me here. And I mean, it's sad that I've been captured, but that tune, that melody just drives it home how hopeless things are. Every so often one of us gets taken out, almost on the verge of death. We are hung at the gallows poles, and shadows and sorrows and death just pour out of us. So they seem to keep us here until we're almost dead. Squeeze every ounce of sadness they can, until the sadness of death comes and the shadows just pour out.
So you all know that your sadness is kind of empowering and fueling all these hellish landscapes we see around us. have none of you, like, I know it's a long set and hard, but have none of you tried to see just a little bit of glimmer of hope or happiness, a taste of it from, well, before everything went to hell?
You might find many things here, but the one thing you'll not find is happiness. Happiness has left left this realm. If a glimmer of hope comes, it is quickly extinguished by the music that hangs in the air.
Can Vander hear the music as well?
Oh, yeah, when you arrived, there was like a dark tunes that was played. It was over the shadow realm of Oathbreaker, like a strange, otherworldly sound. And it's depressing you as well.
All right,
And,
yeah.
and Christian, I think especially, is feeling a bit glum and down. It's just hard not to. And you can almost understand just, who knows how long these beings have been here, and hope has just left them. All that remains is sadness.
So Vander is going to pull out his lyre. He bought this musical instrument a little bit ago.
Sure.
And he's going to like, it's a sad music. It's very gloomy. And he's going to look at like the prisoner he just spoke with. And he's going to say, I don't really know if this is going to work, but I would like to ask a favor of you, if it's possible.
Okay.
So I need you to help me with trying to close your eyes. And I want you to try to focus on the music that I'm going to play. I don't know if it's working or if it's going to work, but if it's having some kind of effect on your moods at all, I want to to look at that as a little bit of a glimmer of hope, at least. So please close your eyes and try to listen to the music that I'm playing. Maybe I'll be able to take your mind away from the gloomy music instead. And Vander is going to try to play on his lyre to see if he's able to at least distract the guy a little bit from the gloomy music.
Performance check.
Performance check. Let's see.
At disadvantage.
Yep.
All right, that's not bad. Another one. That's not the best one. Not too bad though.
I assume it's an upbeat tune. The person and lots of other people, they fall to their knees and they say, "No, please stop. The song just reminds me of all that we've lost. You're making it worse. Please stop."
I was going to say, but that's good though, because that means that all of you have, in some part of your life, known happiness. You know what it's like to be happy, and you're focusing on that while I'm playing this tune. And that's good, instead of just focusing on all the sadness that's left. Maybe you could try to focus on the hope instead, because we're here for a reason. We're not here to give up. We're here to find that glimmer of hope and turn the situation around.
Your words make sense to us, but I fear to trust in hope. Hope has left these lands, and anytime something happens, the tune continues. This dirge, this melody. Maybe if you could stop the melody.
Well,
Smash song.
yeah,
Yes,
I
yes,
like the
son.
sound of, but I think before we're probably going to leave in a moment to proceed further if you could find any more clues from the song. I assume you guys don't really know anything about that, right? The origins.
We just know it continues on and on and on. There's no rest. I don't know. If we knew how to stop it, we would have stopped it. But please, find it in your heart to stop it.
We'll stop it. But I want you to remember one more thing, though. You just said that there's no more hope here, right? But I want you to believe this one thing, though. Hope's not dead. Hope keeps on living, and we're going to bring hope back.
Well, I hope that you're right, but I doubt it.
Vander's going to look at Enration and Bone and be like, well, it seems like our search continues, but at least we managed to find some clues on what we're looking for.
Find song. Smash.
Yeah, we're going to smash that song. Such a
Malcolm, you say the blue. The first guy mentioned being a blue. That
Widow.
blue widow.
Hey, Mr. Sunshine, does Gloom Widow mean anything to you?
Nope. I have no idea what he's referring to. What do you think's up with these smokestacks, though? Huh? I mean,
Sadness.
what was Bone? You seem sad in the smoke coming out of you. Seems to me the smoke is related to the sadness somehow.
I'm sad. Gonna just check out this room. I assume it's open. There's a since there's no wall.
That's weird.
I think that's a window.
Oh.
I think that's a window to see the courtyard because it looks like the door might be in.
Yeah. So of course, it's a prison. You got to be able to see the prisoners or their cells. So
It's weird. Some of the dynamic lighting's gone. Is it? Ah, yeah, that's a window to see into that room. Yes.
yeah, makes sense.
Just made that.
You gotta watch the hangings from your office with your whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Zooming back into the main corridor. Sam, Sadar, and Aurelius follow Bone. Bone went out through this way, by the way, in case you missed where he went.
Right.
Going to pop up in this door.
Okay, you pop open that door and boldly rush in. Yeah, there's a cesspit there. Stench of waste fills the room, emitting from the cesspool in the corner. There's a well in there, and a cesspit, and it's all smells quite disgusting. So this is probably where prisoners, maybe wardens of the office would relieve themselves, shall we say.
Poop. Let's continue on.
Accurate summary.
Shut the door for the smell and then continue with Bone.
Sure.
That's going to kick open this door.
This room is it's just a general storage facility. There's like uniforms there, buckets stacked into each other's, hardtack crossbow bolts, cleaning tools, a weapon rack that holds spears, heavy crossbows, some type of storage room.
Yeah, Bone's not interested, and he's going to open both of these doors, I assume. Which was just the...
So, this one
warden's
here, to the east, appears to be some type of warden's office. Currently you see no wardens in here, but it contains a massive wooden writing desk, an ornate chair, wooden shutters, yeah, a large wooden chest along the northern wall. There's a chest here and some writing implements here.
Yeah, it's going to yell out, books!
Well, this room looks important, doesn't it? Vander has to go through the things on the desk.
There's just some notes about prisoners there, like comings and goings.
Hmm.
And other than that, there's the chest in there. Aurelius, Samsadar into the room as well.
Hey, Andration, there's a chest in here if you're curious about the contents inside.
Well, might as well give it a shot.
I did figure you would say something like that.
Like a thieves' tools check.
I'll guide myself,
Sure.
or it won't be needed.
Oh.
33.
So as you approach the trap and touch it to open it, I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw.
That's a disadvantage, right?
Because
I think everyone failed like the sadness check or something when we came here. Or something like
all charisma related check. So this is not a charisma related. So just wisdom.
Oh, wisdom? Okay, I see.
Okay, that's a fail in Creation.
Bone 2?
Vander, that's a success. Yes, Bone 2.
Oh.
Oh.
Creation. And Samsadar. Whoop. Turn into little teeny tiny rats.
Hmm.
I'm gonna nibble at Vander's shoe.
The door
Right.
next to you, Bone, opens up. And behind the door, you see someone who looks like this.
Oh.
What
Oh.
are you doing sticking your nose into places you aren't welcome?
Hello.
Evening, little rats.
Right. So you're living in this chest or something?
My treasures. You have greedy eyes and you took what does not belong to you. Sneaky, dirty rats.
Well, as far as I know, we haven't taken anything yet. Well, but if you had something nice inside the chest, perhaps we would. But Is the Gloomstalker inside the inside of the chest? Did I understand that
No, no.
correctly?
Just, yeah, I'll move you over here so you can see where she is. It's around the
Oh,
corner
okay.
there. So I'll move you back. And she starts gently poking Bone in the chest, and she says, "Oh, sorrow eats away at your souls. Myriad paths hide your ways, and love's lost haunts you in the screams, in your dreams. And the dark angel will be pleased with your sorrow."
Oh, not like weird lady. Smash.
Oh, we don't need to do that, do we? You're already fulfilling your purpose. Your sadness is the fuel that we need.
Remove sadness. Kill song. Goon widow.
You cannot stop the dirge of the dark angel.
Yes.
You are not worthy. You mire in sadness. And she finds the sadness delicious. Suggest you find a quiet corner, lie down and pray for the sadness to fully leave your body, at which point your soul will be forfeit. There is no hope here. Embrace it.
Vander's going to place himself next to Bo and say, she's just talking rubbish, Bo. Remember, hope's not dead. That's the sole reason why we came here. To restore the hope of all these sad people. And you, my friend, you're one of the main people that's just going to do that. Along with your friends. We're going to crush everyone that opposes the hope, and we're going to crush the sad music so everyone's back to feeling happy.
Andrew, can you make me a charisma saving throw, please?
That's disadvantage, right?
No. Yeah.
I do have a pretty nice charisma saving throw score, though.
The music is really starting to get to you. You and Bone are almost thinking, maybe she's right. Maybe hope has left these lands. Maybe it's best if we just crawl into a corner and just wait for death to take us. But the hope you've spoken about, Vander, the most positive person of this party, perhaps, just keeps maybe, well, I don't know, it's not usually the Vander's gig, but maybe, just maybe, there's a way to stop this song. But depression is creeping up. So take my advice. Find a corner. Embrace the sadness. And soon the sweet embrace of death will take you.
Bone said. But Bone listened to Master. This hammer. Yeah, to strike at this creepy, sad, old
Roll for
creature.
initiative.
Did Vander using that scroll of dispel magic making creation not be a rat anymore?
Let's see. No, it doesn't. Still a rat.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Aurelius, though, he is around. Sansadara, though, he is just going to squeak, squeak, squeak. Keep in mind, you're not only a rat. You're not in creation in a rat's body. you are a rat, Incratio. So,
Oh, okay. Let me pull
So-
up the stat sheet.
um,
I got it.
ah, Oh.
16 for Bone.
16 for Bone. Oh, look at that. The Gloom Widow gets to go first.
So initiative
Okay.
is 2 then. Okay.
So sad. Your
Means my hit points are 1.
your violence is just not needed. I think you should be a rat as well. Angry, sad man. And can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please? Bone?
Yep. Oh,
Dirty little stinking rats. And Bone polymorphs into a rat. Once again, the intelligence of a rat.
mm.
Actually, she picks up Bone and just throws him to the north. Stinky little rat. Bone, you can act like a rat, you can scurry around, but intelligence of a rat, maybe Bone doesn't notice the difference.
Yeah, it's not too much. Let's see. So rat's smarter than Bone.
It's I linked the sheet there in
Yeah,
the roll 20 chat.
Bone is actually smarter than a rat.
The rat has a 2
Interesting.
intelligence. There we go.
Oh my
Barely.
God.
So yeah, it's just scurrying around.
Sure. Vander, the widow, looks at you and says, "You're next, little rat boy. What tricks do you have up your sleeve?"
I'm not really sure myself, to be honest. Not at this point. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, right. Looks bad. It's kind of cool. I don't know what kind of creature type this person is, but I will try to do that. So we haven't been in the combat since we came to this place, if I'm not mistaken. I see that I have both full HP on my character sheet and none of my spells have been used. Is that correct? Or have we been in combat?
We
It's a
were in
very
combat
min-
until... Yeah.
It's very minor
Some-
combat, so it wasn't horribly deadly. So I'm going to say, Vander, your full hit points and all the good stuff.
Okay, perfect. If that's the case, then I'm going to... Well, I guess I'm going to try to do my wombo thing. So I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on the thing, Unsettling Words. This time it's a 1d6 minus on the next saving throw. So I'm going to, as you all know, I'm going to use the spell Suggest.
What one word suggestion are you
yep.
going to use?
It's a course of activity limited to a sentence or 2.
Oh, I'm confused with command. Okay, sure.
Yeah, right. So it's a DC 16. Wisdom, I'm going to subtract 1d6. So 5. That makes it a DC saving throw of 21. That's pretty good. Not going to be very mad about that. And I'm going to... so I can do something that's not... or suggest something that's not necessarily harmful to the creature. But I want to try to suggest the creature to turn both Encration and Bone from rats back to humans. So I want to say I'm going to suggest that you be a kind and reasonable person and turn my friends from rats back to their original forms to make them happy once again.
She rolls a 16, and she'll use a legendary resistance to choose to save
Ooh.
instead.
Ooh.
And she says, You don't get to tell me what to do, little man.
That's frightening. So, what should I do? I'm going to stand there. I'm going to look there because I see that I'm in her range. So yeah, I'm just standing here. Yeah.
Aurelius says, Wow, this is all kind of messed up. And he grabs Encration by the tail. Well, he's going to try to. Yeah, Aurelius. Let's see. Grab you. Let's just roll a d20 and add his strength. Yep, easy enough to grab a rat like that. And he smashes you up against the wall, Encration, dealing d6 worth of damage. So Encration...
Rat has 1 HP.
I know. Now the rat has 0 HP. And now Encration takes 4 points of damage. And you're back in Encration's form.
Ooh.
Oh.
Could have been worse. Could have been true polymorph and you're dead or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, true polymorph.
How polymorphs works, you stupid idiot. They're going to step out of the corridor. And... Encration. You are... Your little squeaky keep on going like this. Making squeak noises, but you are in control of your own body.
Yeah. Well, I'll move to here then so I can see her. And we'll throw a card.
Yep.
What's that natural 20 when I need it?
14.
14.
The card goes towards her. She kind of does a very flexible for someone who looks apparently old. Very flexible. Does a neo lean back as the card returns to you.
I'll take my bonus action to throw another card.
Sure.
A little better that time.
You don't think she can do anything against that. That hits.
Okay. And Vander's within 5 feet, it looks like. So I should get
Yep.
sneak.
Yep.
Alright. No modifier to this since it was a bonus, so whatever this may be. Not too bad.
19. And the second card cuts her across the throat, and she kind of grabs it and licks it and says, That's all you've got, little man.
That's it for Encration, but it looks like she needs a con save.
Yes, she does. So 19, so DC 10. Con is that? She passes.
Worth a shot. Alright.
Now it's her turn. Can't do that one. Damn concentration.
It's great, and then it's a crux when you want to use other cons.
Did you to lie down and give up hope, and I meant it. As she casts lightning bolt on you, Encration, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes. Happily. 23.
Is this a save or do you get a 0? Do you get your uncanny dodge thing for no damage?
Well, I have evasion, so as long
Evasion.
as I make the save, it's 0 damage.
Well, I won't bother rolling them. It's always fun to roll dice.
So,
I return the favor and Neo the bolt.
Neo versus Neo. Interesting. Little dodgy little man. Bone? Anything rat? Any rat ambitions you wish to pursue?
look for a cheese.
There's no cheese, but you can look.
Hey,
No
that's a
cheese.
advantage on that smell. With the rat.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no, I'll say you find a moldy old piece of cheese, but it's
Yummy.
as much as you can hope for as a rat. Vander, you're gonna try and control me again, little man.
Well, I do know that I'm a little bit controlling of myself, so please excuse me if I give it another shot. You will also have to excuse this, though. And Vander is going to cast Corrupting Ichor, second level, and spit in the face of, yeah.
Okay, and what's that, a
Ooh.
attack? Oh,
Is it a disadvantage because of the thing?
no. Nope. So that's
Really?
a natural
Wow.
20. And
Yeah.
what type of damage does it do?
Oh, that's not good, perhaps. I think it's necrotic.
Can you check that?
Yeah, necrotic.
It's necrotic?
Yeah, it's necrotic damage. Everything is necrotic.
She catches the spit in her mouth and says, delicious. No damage.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't heal from that, I'm happy. Well, I'm not really happy with not dealing damage on the crit, but that's life.
And you stay there?
Oh, do I want to? Has she taken any reactions? I don't think she has.
Nope.
Well, I'm going to stand here for good luck. At least she enjoyed my spit, so maybe she would like some more. I don't know. We'll see.
Relish bursts into the room, kicks over the table, picks up Samsadar, smashes him against the wall, doing this -1 point of damage and 1 point of damage. And Samsadar is now an active combatant who goes right towards the end. So not the perfect typing. And Aurelia says, "Alright, time to smash. Wait out here, smash! Samsadar, smash!" And Cracia.
All right.
Dodgy.
I will steady aim, and I will make this one of my special cards, and we'll see what happens here. So I'll throw the special card at the 27.
Do anything about that?
So that's a hit.
27 definitely hits. Yep, that's just seeing if she had some
Okay,
shielding
alright.
or something. But
Let's
she
see here. So I rolled a 4, which means dealer's wish. So I am going to choose. I'm gonna choose heart. So sneak attack did 16. So I regain half the damage dealt. So I will gain 8 HP.
She takes 25 damage, right?
Yep, she'll take the 25. And a con save of DC 12.
DC 12. Con save DC 12. One of those. She rolls a 17, so she's good.
Right.
Good idea, though.
And that's the turn.
Oh, you are an interesting one, aren't you? Can do. He starts swirling her hands together. And she says, dodge this. You're really getting into the Matrix theme. Let me just count this up. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As magical darts of light come and slam into your chest, you take 20 points of damage from magic missiles.
These are magic missiles. I will not uncanny dodge this because I would have to dodge just one of the bullets since that's multiple bullets. It's not one big attack. So, yeah.
It counts as one big attack.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, because when you're like casting it against a spellcast, for example, they only make the one con saving throw. So.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So yeah, I will.
Like.
Yep, I will definitely matrix dodge and take 10.
When an attacker sees you and hits you with an attack. Is it an attack though? I don't know.
Wouldn't it be a spell attack? Oh, whatever you want to rule.
Let's have a look, doing some rule lawyering. Let's have a look. Found an answer.
And the magic 8 ball says...
Magic 8 ball. Ambiguous. I'm going to say you can dodge it. Although they don't miss. Okay. Now, each dart hits a creature of your choice. It hits you. No matter what. So I'm going to say you take the full 20 points of damage.
Okay, no problem. I'll keep my reaction then.
Okay, so... Lucky you used that heart effect, otherwise it would have been difficult. And she smiles and says... Bone. During the cheese?
Yeah, I'm loving it. Just munching down.
Sam Siddharthis. Alright. That was not pleasant. I did not enjoy doing that. And he jumps up to her. Gonna claw at her face. Just with his hands. And he hits twice. For not as much damage as he hoped for. 6 points of damage. Or she's immune to something. I need to upgrade. Screw it! Get in there, Aurelius! And he does take a step back. She does use her reaction. And she does claw at him as he goes past. 17 hits him. And does 13 points of damage. God damn it! Vander, do something!
Right, well... This is rough, guys. What do I have on my sleeve, though? You know what? I'm going to fish up my wands of magic missiles, which currently has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, yeah, 6 charges. And I'm going to use 3 of those charges. I'm just going to post what it does, though. So I'm using 3 charges. I assume that gives me 6 balls of magic missile.
1 charge. So 3.
5.
5
magic missiles.
Yeah. Just roll 5
5
plus 5d4 plus 5. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first level magic missile gives you 3, then you add 1 for each spell level on top of that.
16 points of force damage.
As she's wrecking Samster across the back, she leaves herself open and losing her reaction, so she can't shield it, which is pretty much the only thing that can stop magic missiles. So the magic missiles thump into her back, and she turns back towards her and says, no. And a con save, yes, 16, so DC 10. Actually, I'll have you guys roll it. Vander, she's got a con save of +3. So roll between a 1 and a 6.
Oh my god. There you go. You're welcome.
Bone continues to be a rat.
Well, yeah. And since she doesn't have her reaction, oh, you know what? I'm just going to stay here. Well, this is my lucky spot, I guess.
Aurelis comes in and says, right now, you idiots, not mice anymore. It's time to take out the trash. And Aurelius comes, swings his glaive twice. Boomp, boomp. And hits her for a total of 10 points of damage. He's starting to look a little rough. Then he kind of cartwheels over outside of here again. Hit and run, it's the way to do it. And Kracion, she turns and smiles at you. Take your shot, little man.
Yeah, we're gonna take a shot. I'm just debating if I'm gonna use my final charged card or not, because I only get 2. Let me see when they refresh. Is it a short or long rest? Let's see. Long rest. All right, we'll not use our special card, and we'll just steady aim and hope for the best. Oh, that was on a 20 and it rolled off of it. 22 to hit.
22? Oh, she's
Her
still
reaction's
her
gone.
reaction. Yep, no shield.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Alright. 28, so con save of 14.
Con save of 14, so you can roll this. She has a +3, so you want a 1
So I
to
need
a
a-
10.
Half chance here. And it has to be a 12. Okay.
So let's confirm that's 12. Oh, I've been doing it wrong. It's
Plus-
a +6. I was reading it wrong.
Oh, so even better.
So it's an 18. Oh, no,
That's
no.
not like she's lost her con anyway.
I'm looking at the wrong sheet. No, it's still +2, but she makes it regardless. And she takes a step towards you, Creation. And she says, you are interesting. I like you. And she places a hand on either side of the chink and kisses you right on the lips in the most disgusting way imaginable. Imagine a warty tongue down your throat. And she says,
Yummy.
I will see you again. And she vanishes.
And her counterspell.
Oh, I don't think I have counterspell, to be honest.
No.
I do not.
Any besides being grossed out, any ill effects from a toad tongue down my throat?
That was just for disgust. And
Oh.
with that, everything comes back. Bone, after a minute or so, you return back from your rat form. And, yeah.
So come around the corner. Cheese all over his chin and chest. Moldy.
Just sit in this chair and spit. Like rake my tongue.
I'm going to my hand on Enration's face and be like, try to clean the drool away from his face, I guess, with like a cloth or something. Well, doesn't it feel nice to feel loved, Enration?
None of me. I wouldn't call that love.
Well, you have to start somewhere, though.
Check the chest, Vander, while I scrape my tongue off some more.
Well, no. I guess I will if you're busy, well, enjoying the saliva from your loved ones.
You're opening the chest?
Yeah.
Okay, the chest does contain something interesting. There's a bunch of gold in there. There's that much raw treasure. There's an ion stone. You're not sure what it does, but there's an ion stone there. You need some magic to identify. There was some time with it. Two daggers decorated with eagles on their pommels. A very fine-looking rapier. A very fine-looking suit of leather armor. You suspect the rapier and the leather armor are magical. And you recognize this one. There's a potion of greater healing. And a potion as well. Another potion. You don't know what it is. Some of you might know what it is if I tell you this is a big old toenail in the potion. Anybody know what that is?
I have a feeling I do, though, if it's based on Baldur's Gate.
I think so. Well, what do you think it is? I'll give you this for free if you know what potion it is.
Well, I'm going to say it's, I don't know which but it's going to be a giant strength potion, maybe heal giants.
That's exactly right. It's a potion of hill giant strength.
Perfect.
Ooh, strength scored a 23 for an hour.
Oh, 23. I was just looking that up. 23. Thank you. And there's
Thought it was
also
25 for some reason.
some type of mechanical contraption that looks like you could attach it on your arm from your shoulder to your hand. So the heavy weight of the weapon kind of balances out. They're Wolverine claws is what it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Shake it, claws come out. Shake it again, claws come back in. And it's a martial melee weapon, and it does 2d8 slashing damage.
Damn, that's cool.
Let's say we give that to Bone, and he flavors that as his new Bone Claws. His Bone Claws get an upgrade.
Oh yeah, if we could sort of use that to empower them, sort of. So my bone claws, in addition to the Wolverine claws, which, yeah, for Danya Ripper.
Let's see if it's got a magic card thingy. It doesn't. So I'll just send you a screenshot from the text. Just go to Discord and that'll give you the full description of what it does. And some type of magical leather armor and some type of magical rapier. You're not sure what they are yet. But I assume you take and an iron stone. Also, you don't know what that is. Well, you know an iron stone, but they come in various flavors, so you're not quite sure what flavor it is.
Yeah. If we're spending some time here, I don't know if we are though. Do we have 10 minutes? Because if we do, I could use detect magic to just I don't know, distinguish what's magical and what's not.
Okay. So we'll say you settle down in this room while Vander cast identify object.
No, detect magic, not
Detect
identify.
magic.
Sadly, I had said, yeah. just to like distinguish what's magical and what's not.
Oh, to tell you the schools of the magic too, so we kind of will get an idea what they do.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's say in Cratio, while this is going on, can you roll d20 and give me the lowest? So it's a flat d20.
Two
at
D20?
disadvantage. Yeah, take that. Give me the
Okay,
lowest.
okay. All right, sure thing. That's gonna be. Oh, they're equal, so that's gonna be a 6.
So the time you spend researching these items, nothing interesting happens. Okay, so detect magic. The leather armor is magical. The rapier is magical.
Schools?
The daggers as well.
Daggers are not magical.
Hmm.
Just sorry, just doing some quick googling. So the rapier and the leather armor and enchantment and the ion stone transmutation.
Sorry, I missed the rapier. What was the rapier's enchantment?
The rapier,
Transmutation.
yeah, and no, the ion stone was transmutation, and
Oh, okay.
the leather armor and the rapier are enchantment. School of enchantment.
Spend an hour to identify them.
That would work.
Do we want to
Do that.
spend the time doing that here, though? I feel like it's a little bit risky in a way.
I think we might be safe. The big bad's gone.
Well, yeah, we did buy ourselves some time, though, so perhaps we can take a short rest while trying to identify the items. At least the iron stone and the rapier looks interesting, as well as leather armor, of course.
Whereabouts are you resting exactly?
Say this office.
So Aurelius will go in there. Aurelius will close the door behind him. And roll me another d20, Doug.
2 or just 1?
Just the one this time.
It's gonna be a 10.
What are you rolling for?
Probably random encounter would be my guess.
Oh, interesting.
Assume you don't get your long rest at the moment.
Or short rest, you mean?
Short rest? No rest at all, yep. So as you're going down to sleep, you hear almost like large tree trunks just boom. And as you listen, can you make perception checks for me, please?
Perception.
122 and Bone 9. So Bone's busy mending his wounds, perhaps. Well, you know there's something big out there, and as you listen closely to these thumps, you figure there's two of them out there, and they're nearby. What do you do?
Which direction?
From a southerly direction, to put it that way.
Hmm. I guess I do have. Well, I didn't bring Joy with me in the last combat, though. But either way, I'm going to communicate with Joy, make Joy turn invisible, and then I want to do a little bit of scouting with Joy. I don't know if there's like a. Oh, there's nothing here though. Okay. Guys, should I send Joy out there to just have a little bit of a look of the premises? We do have to open the door, though. Are you guys, or is this a window, perhaps?
It's a window. She can go out there. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to send Joy out that way instead and go around.
Make a stealth check for Joy at advantage.
Hmm. Let's see. There we go.
So you fly out here, and I'll let you describe what you see
Let's see.
to the south.
Oh. So it kind of looks like there's this giant thing. It looks like a sad hill giant. Looks kind of dumb, in my opinion. I would say so. But very strong, very bulky. But yeah, maybe not as strong as Bone, to be honest. But maybe even, I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'm going to try to look for the other one, though, if we did notice there were two of them.
The thing is moving to the north, kind of in a meandering pattern. It goes over and looks in the empty cells. And
Yeah.
you know it's going to get up there eventually, and there's a window
Yeah.
Joy just came out of, so it's going to be able to
Yeah.
look into
See
that
inside.
room. So what do you
I'm
do?
going to give everyone like follow me emotes and to just follow me into this tiny room to not get ourselves spotted.
Amzadar scrambles and Cracion scrambles. Rally. Oh, sorry, I assume you scrambled. I just moved you there. Adai says,
Yeah.
screw this, and disappears for a while. And you hear these. Everybody make me a stealth check to see how quiet you can remain. Since you're in the room, there's a door that'll give you advantage, but I need a stealth check from everybody. Bone, very good.
Guide Bone.
Oh.
19.
19.
17?
Samsda and Aurelius cramped down as well. You hear footsteps outside the room, and the door that you're adjusting creaks open, and you hear thumping footsteps. And you hear more thumping footsteps coming from the other side. You stop for a moment, hold your breath, and they retreat back, not finding anything. Joy, you watch as they leave the complex. Well done, Joy. You avoided a nasty situation. Eventually, the gigantic footsteps fade, and you may take a short rest. Is anybody checking anything out?
I want to take a look on the Ironstone.
And I'll take a gander at the rapier.
There.
I guess I could take a look at the leather armor.
It's one leather armor. That's the easy one. And the rapier is a +1 rapier. Just need to check one thing. Come on. Ironstone, while I'm looking that up, is an ironstone of sustenance, which isn't actually the best. But if you go on this link, you'll see the ironstone. It basically means you don't need to eat. The rapier is not just a +1 rapier. It is a rapier of smelting. I'll just link that for you. Does this.
Oh, and I took Thrown Weapon Master so I can flavor this as a card. Nice.
Well, that's
Melee
pretty cool,
attacks
though.
only. You can't throw it. But you can
Oh,
say your
I
card
can
does
throw it.
this. Throw a rapier.
I can throw it. Yeah, with thrown arms weapon, if it doesn't have a range, it does, and the range is 15 feet.
Uh-huh.
Or sorry, one-handed weapon have a range of 20 feet, like a dagger. That was for a two-handed.
Weapons that already increases short range when you miss. Simple and martial
That's like-
weapons. Okay, cool. Yep.
Yep.
You can. Yep. Mr. Throwy. Okay, but yeah, it does require attunement.
I'll attune during the short rest if I can. If not, I'll wait.
Oh, you can. That can be part of it. So you can attune
Oh,
to
yeah,
the rapier
absolutely.
of smelting. Short rest successfully done.
What about the leather armor?
Just +1 leather armor. Nothing
Oh,
special
plus
about it.
one.
Yep.
I guess the leather armor has the same stats as studded leather then, except it's magical, of course. What's the AC wise?
I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Malcolm, I'm going to send you a message. I'm going to whisper to you.
Okay. Good question, Vander. Let's have a look.
Well, when it comes to the magical items, I'm not really. Well, I don't really need to take anything myself.
Speaking of short rests,
Perhaps.
the DM needs a short Back into it. Okay, with some encounters from a giant avoided, some flash new magical devices, rested, short rested, healed up. What would you like to do?
May I suggest that we leave this cramped little room?
Don't need to ask me twice, and Sam still leaves, as does Aurelius.
Where go?
I suggest that we finish clearing out this this floor before we move up or down the stairs. I assume it's upstairs.
Oh no, it's all flat level. These are just very minor stairs going up and down. Like, yeah,
Oh.
these, yeah. So it's just all one level.
Goes over here.
Okay. Yeah, not a pleasant room. Blood covers the floor. There's a chair, like a simple wooden chair with straps where legs could go, where arms could go, where your head could be maintained into place. And there's various torture instruments around. I won't go into details, but this is a room of interrogation / torture.
Here. Up here? Just
Featureless
kicking down
room.
doors.
Yep.
And the corridor.
Okay, these appears to be some type of guard rooms. You see some arrow slits that could be used to shoot from the outside, from the inside to the outside. But you don't see past it, Bone, as there's a whole pile of rubble in front of it.
Ah. I'll try to open this door. Lock! I think I know what's on the other side, but I guess we can check.
Well, let me try, Bone. Let me try.
A sleight of hand. Nope.
I know difficulty gets harder. I'll guide myself and try one more time.
Nope.
Wow. With the guidance. 6 to 17?
This is a nasty lock, my friend. This is some terrible
Yeah.
rolls.
I think the first one was a 3 and the next one was a 4.
Ah. Bone kick. I'm just going to try to kick in the door, even though it's
Okay,
locked.
athletics check.
Oh, this door doesn't want to be opened.
Nope, nope, it's not open.
We got so far and then door.
Don't like door. No, that's a lie. Bone loves doors. Just not this one.
Alright, step aside. Let me give it a go. Sam Sadar. Whole campaign grinds to a halt with the door. There it is. Do you have any magical stuff? Alright, let's give it a go. And he fails to open it too. Well, I don't know what to do. Aurelius, give it a go. Alright, this is how you do it. This is how real men do it. He's being completely sexist. Alright. Boom! Haha, and he rolls a natural 20. That is how you do it. Right, I'm going to step aside. You guys do it. I've opened the door. I've done my part. I should do it, yeah. And you enter into a room that is very similar to the other side of it, with one noticeable difference. There is some type of weird magical symbol on the ground, quite large.
Magic. Oh. Close it.
It looks like it's kind of like the room, the courtyard where we were with the hangman's noose. There's smoke kind of pouring out of these doors as well.
Yes, indeed.
Well, then I'm just going to slowly walk towards the magical circle. Can I try to inspect the purpose of this circle with an Arcana check or something like that?
Arcana check?
Yeah. Can I do an Arcana check to check out the purpose?
Yes, I said yes. Maybe we didn't hear me.
Oh,
I did say yes.
Can I smack him with a guidance?
Sure.
Yeah, give me the guidance, please. Okay, 25.
Based on the runes and the way they're put together, you're pretty sure this connects to the hells. Some type of summoning circle from the hells. Could be summoning any type of stuff.
Oh. Right, so I assume the purpose is to bring things from somewhere else.
And something
Probably from-
emerges from the portal. And
Yeah.
and catches you by surprise. And it immediately breathes fire on you. Can you please make me a dexterity saving throws, please, Vander?
Of course. Is that with disadvantage as well, or is it just charisma?
Charisma. So normal dexterity saving throw, which passes, and you take half of this in fire damage. So 9 points of fire damage. And as this thing attacks, we can
Roll for initiative.
see Sam, Sidora, and Aurelis are over there. And it.
Oh.
Okay, Bone 21, nice.
Yeah.
I'll add you in there. Oops.
I'm curious why it's not working even with the extension. I think it might be because it auto rolls with initiative to barbarians optional class abilities.
Maybe. Anyway, this creature emerges, breathes fire on Vander. You dodge it for the most part.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add initiative to Vander. He got 12 the first time.
Okay, great. So 12. Regardless, Sam says, more demonic creatures when will this end? I hate this place. And he charges forward towards the Hellhound, but has to take the dodge action, the dash action to get over there. Bone, what do you do?
Boom. Stab! He's going to use this new contraption.
Yeah. Cool.
Bone forepaws. Let's see. Ooh, that's a 16.
16 hits. 19 hits. So it'll be 48 damage. Just straight. Yeah, 6. Yep, sorry. Plus the 5, so 30 points of damage as you just Wolverine claws this creature up and slash your way through it. Cool. It's going to be pretty quick. Aurelius dashes up, has to take the dash action to get there. Vander, having been breathed on with fire, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just going to use Mind Sliver on it. So it has to make intelligence saving throw, 16.
Rolls a dirty 1. Rolled a 3, but minus 2.
Right. So it takes 7 psychic damage. I believe it's psychic at least.
But still survives. Okay, cool. And Kracian, can you finish this creature off?
Well, let's see here. Let's throw a card. See if we can send it back to hell. Steady aim. 26. I'm guessing hits.
Yep.
25.
And it does indeed get sent back to hell.
Yeah. Was it intelligence 6 or higher?
6 exactly.
Perfect. Thank you for the 5 HP.
One other interesting thing happens.
Return to sender.
That was one. You see, all of you see some shadowy souls. They're kind of grabbing the edge of the circle. They're not able to leave the circle, it seems. And they start saying, "Why? Why?"
Are they like stuck inside of the circle, beneath the circle?
Look like they're trying to climb out of the circle, but they can't kind of leave the circle. They keep on saying, "Why? Why? Why?"
Bun, would you do me a favor and try to just smash one of the lions in the circle? I'm just going to step away.
Takes the maul and tries to smash the edge of the
Before you're
circle.
about to smash it, you can still smash it. You recognize one of these figures that Incratian killed in the cell to the north by sending him to hell. And the creature points towards Incratian and says, "It was him. He did this to us. I was good. I was kind. I did not deserve this. It was him. Curses upon him. Curses upon him." And they all point towards Incratian. So that's what you see, Bone. Do you still disrupt the circle?
He's gonna just turn towards his entire body towards Incration and is he going to do that?
First time I'm seeing these folks, Bone. I got no clue.
You recognize it as some of the people you have sent to hell. You can do what you like with that, but you do recognize them. You were good people. Not
Smash circle help. It won't help. Smash circle help.
We swear upon our broken souls that we will get revenge.
Smash the circle, Bone. Hear that? They're trying to harm me.
No, not our friend.
You smash the circle?
Mm.
The spirits slowly invade, dissipate, and the circle is broken. And the last words I say, "It's our revenge. This is upon the name of Ingratia." They disappear.
Spirits not like friend.
Spirits not like friend, indeed, Bone.
It's so convenient. Bone has never noticed you sending people to hell just this at least random people.
Like the GIF you posted there, Bone.
So the spirits all disappear.
Yep, they kind of, as a break, they kind of get sucked back into presumably hell.
Turns around and Bone, help. Still sad.
Perfect, Bone. At least these demons from hell won't be appearing here anymore, and I think that's important as well.
I'm just going to whisper. Because I'm not sure of the answer to one of you. Okay. Right. Well, that was certainly creepy. Are we going to release, and presumably, judging from the smoke leaving these cells, we're going to release more prisoners.
Yes. Help.
Creation, you go around and unlock the doors.
I do.
Same sad sight over and over. Oops. Again. One though, there's something interesting behind it. Now, there's a man who looks like this, but without any of the armor on. He looks like this. I'll just bring him onto the board. And he looks far more capable than the rest of them. I said, oh my goodness, are you a sight for sorry eyes? Who are you? My name is Sam Ebenhilt. Most people just call me Weaver, though. Who do I owe my thanks to?
Well, Weaver, I be in creation, and I've learned not to share too much, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Well, in creation, I appreciate your assistance. I can't help but notice you have my rapier. And may I have it back, please?
Mighty,
Sorry.
mighty interested you make these inquisitions as soon as you're released from your prison.
I assume that anybody who has released me from prison is an ally. Nothing but bad things has happened here. I heard you battling, I heard you defeating, I heard souls screaming. I heard you put them down. I assume you're an enemy of all that is evil in this evil place. Well, most people here have lost hope, and you look around the room, everybody else is just depressed as anything. He still seems like a little glum. I can assume that's your only allies. So if you're too hesitant to say who you are, perhaps tell me why you were here and we can talk about my possessions after that. Why are you here?
Bone's gonna look at the guy.
Yep.
Man, not sad. Is there smoke coming from his chest?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
he's very sad. Well,
We help. Stop song. Smash Queen.
I do not know who this queen is you're referring to, but if you could stop this blasted song, I would certainly be interested in helping out.
When you mean help, do you mean the entire time we're here, or for one inkling that you deem?
I consider myself as a man of honor. All these souls around me are feeding something with their sadness, as I am. I intend to free as many people from this song as possible. I feel that the sadness that we all feel, which is manifested in the smoke drifting out of us, if we can stop the sadness, we can stop the smoke. If we stop the smoke, I suspect, but I am not sure, the song will end. And something, I think it has something to do with the ziggurat, with that beam of light that when I arrived, the beam wasn't there, and as I was captured, the beam appeared. I am not sure if these are related. Perhaps an
Well,
act of trust will ingratiate myself to you. I have quite a unique story. Seems different to how the other prisoners were captured. I'm not sure if this is helpful or not. Would you like to hear how I was captured? Maybe there's some clues here for you.
Go ahead, please.
While I was recently captured, I feel that early events in my life were perhaps at the source of it. When I was but a child of 12 years of age, my entire world was shattered. There was this twisted, deformed creature, almost undeveloped and childlike, and with malformed and vestigial appendages. It killed my parents, and it hovered above the corpse of them, holding a bag and cackling with it, claiming that she would claim the souls forever. Then it vanished into the air, and it bore the sign. I'll share the sign with you in just a sec. And my world was turned upside down. I searched long and hard for my parents in this strange childlike abomination, but I could not find her. I remember she was laughing to herself and saying, "Ike has your souls. Ike has your parents." And eventually, my searching led to nothing. I decided to devote my life to one of honor, to be the best version of myself as an act of respect and remembrance for my parents, and I have lived my life with honor. But it seems Tyke found this amusing, and we fought long and hard, and she defeated me and put me here. And this was the sign that she bore. And I just gotta find it. Um. So in Discord, you'll see a hand with a symbol on it, and that's the symbol that Sam Weaver Eben Hilt shows. Does that mean
Okay.
anything to any of you?
That's the symbol of the life giver, if I'm not mistaken.
Nope.
The deity of. Oh, no.
Does that mean it's not the life giver? Make sure I shared the right one. Yep. Does that mean anything to any of you? Have you seen it before?
Does it?
Everybody make an intelligence check.
Oh,
Bone, you can choose not to roll this one if you like.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen it in a game of cards or two.
The cultists that you defeated in the old grinder in that well when you first came across it, they all had this tattooed on their body in some position. Like sometimes on their wrist, sometimes on their neck, sometimes on their ankle, but they all bore this tattoo.
And he has it on his hand?
No, he doesn't. He says that on her bag where she claimed to claim Sam Weaver's parents, there was a symbol on the bag. It says because of what's on this bag, something magical and great. Have you seen this before?
Maybe. What's it to you if we have?
It's clues to unlocking the mysteries of why we are here, you daft fool. If you have information that can share, that can lead us to defeat whatever this is, and share the information. I cannot work with maybes.
Last time I shared information, we were led into a trap. I do not give out information so freely anymore. Fool me once, you know.
Maybe you're just a plain old fool then. This could be good vital information to get us out of here. But keep your secrets. You've hamstrung your attempt to leave already.
I'm just going to turn around and look at that equation with like, I mean, what harm can it do? It seems like we're totally fucked here anyway, so I don't know. If this can give us a little bit of hope, I say we give it a shot, to be honest. I mean, we've been fucked up so many times and we've always managed to get out of it. So if this guy is going to fuck us up even more, yeah, I guess we'll figure something out as well. But I'm sure Sam Weaver isn't going to fuck us up, are you now?
Merely wish to release these souls from their sorrow and then this blasted song that invades everywhere.
Well, if you want to go to end the song, I guess we do have this common goal as well. So what do you say, Christian?
Listen to your friend Incration.
I don't believe your name was Incration, was it, Weaver?
Listen to your friend Incration. Benefits us both.
Bone. I'm going to tell him what I know. Prepare to smash just in case.
Okay.
Sam Weaver. Sam Weaver braces himself, very confused. Okay, from Bone.
Cultists, Weaver. There were cultists that sacrificed people that summoned demons to the land. One got away and killed the king. The other one we stopped.
King Waldron?
King Waldron, yes. The cultists ended up summoning Queen Alyssa, his first wife. She came to the King's Game disguised as the Black Knight, and they fought in a round of the semifinals. When he said, "Stop, you've bested me," she revealed her head, garnished her flaming sword, off with his head, and then Princess Athena has now became Queen Athena. And this dark dome that is here in the Shadowfell is also in the real world as well, locking everybody in the kingdom of Oglarion.
Weaver collapses to his knees as he hears the news of King Waldron. Tears start streaming down his eyes. And then he looks up. You saying that psychopath is now queen?
That's why all this stuff has started. Yes, when the Queen Dowager went to place the crown on Princess Athena's head, black tendrils rose from the crown and sunk deep into the skull of Princess Athena. Actually, here, just let me show you, and I'll open up the crate. See, we've beheaded her and have the crown. We're trying to get to the Mage Tower to end this curse, but we're locked in the city, per se. And now there's many clones of Queen Athena out about of the streets, and children eating bodies, and all types of undead roam the kingdom of Oglarion now.
I was going to ask why there were two heads, but clones, you say? That is death and death. Look, I am very, very interested in ending all that you have mentioned. Upon my honor, I will end this somehow, but first we need to stop this song of sorrow and get out of here. When I take on the side of the living, it seems as you're on the same side. And we just dispense with this suspicion and this questioning. We're on the same side, the side of the living. Let's work together.
I guess you could have this for now, but you cannot have it back until you beat me at a game of cards. Just say it's a loner for now, and I'll toss him the rapier. But I'm a Christian. Full blown means that it's his, and he's loaning it to him.
And he gives it a few whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So be it. I had some armor and some daggers as well. Have you seen those?
Yes. Bit shy of this leather armor. He's just
It's mine.
bugging around.
And he puts on the leather armor. And see, that's weird. According to the text, it's leather +1. According to Sam Weaver's character sheet, it's studded leather +1. So it would have increased somebody's armor by 1.
Oh.
Alright. So we have this. What are we going to do with these prisoners? Said Sam Weaver.
Well, there's even more prisoners on the other side of the, well, I don't know if you're supposed to call it a building, but there's even more prisoners in the other hold room. And we did release them, but there doesn't seem to be anything to cheer them up and help their mood, so to say. and it also seems like the smoke that's evaporating from all your bodies, and Banner is going to point at the smoke coming from Sam Weaver's chest. It seems like all of this is fueling the dome around the city as well. Or the dome up in the air, at least.
Might I suggest, says Sam, that we leave these people here for now? Maybe lock the doors behind us? And maybe we can find a way to remove them from the song. Maybe the sorrow will end. I suggest we move
Yeah.
on.
Find
That's
the
what-
old woman. Smash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably already know about that, but there seems to be like this sorcerer magician in here having the look of a nasty old hag. She seems pretty powerful, so I would be wary of her turning you into a rat, as she did with both Bone and Creation. Not myself, though, but, you know.
You're referring to the Gloom Widow. She tormented us. Glad at least she is not here. Shall we make haste?
Yeah. There seems to be one more door that we haven't passed through yet, at least in this area. Vanner's going to check the door to the north.
It is an outside door, but it leads into rubble, and it is inaccessible.
Oh, there's nothing there? Alright,
Just
yeah.
rubble.
Well,
So
at
these
least confirm.
stairs, they didn't lead up or down. It's just a U-turn that
I'm not
leads.
sure what the art
like this.
means, but there's no second level. I'm not sure what that is. But there's no second level regardless. So you leave the Dungeon of Tears and head back into the streets of a very different Odin beer. Why won't you take me to Odin beer? You are being rude, roll 20.
Isn't this where we are?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're in the shadow. Okay.
Yeah, you are, but the DM map does not reveal that. Let me refresh. I am not seeing what you're seeing.
Oh,
Weird. There we go. The refresh helps. As you're leaving, and Sam Weaver is kind of taking the lead. Samsider kind of beckons or saying Kratian and Vander aside. Do you trust this guy?
Not really, no. But he seems to be, for now, with a common goal. And I say that's something to pluck on, at least.
What about you and Kratian? What do you say?
Not yet, but he'll at least be an extra fighter for now. Although he does seem distraught with news of the past king.
Seems like a noble soul to me. Almost too noble. And that gives me pause for... This gives me pause, shall we say. So what are we going to do? Trust him for now?
Or now.
Well, yeah, as long as he's going to be useful for a certain situation. Yeah, I have no problems with taking use of his expertise, I guess. And once he, well, if he is to travel another route than us, I guess that's that.
Alright, for now. And as you enter the streets of the shadowy version of Odin Beer, now that you notice that the smoke leaving Bones' chest, and it goes up and joins a thicker column of smoke, leaving the Dungeon of Tears. And it seems as if the person that was died, who seemed to hold, has almost supercharged it, because now you can see it clearly. The smoke from Bones' chest and the smoke from the Dungeon of Tears are all drifting towards the Shadow Cigarette.
Does it appear to be shadows coming from a location in the city that seems visible?
Only from the Dungeon of Tears does this smoke go into the Shadow Cigarette.
Well, I guess we need to hurry up and find the source for this song. The song, does it seem to be magical, or are there like physical music or sound coming from somewhere that's possible
just-
to like locate?
The sound seems to come from everywhere. It's magical in the sense that it makes you sad, like unusually sad. Like
Yeah.
Some Boys to Men, romantic ballad. It's just sad. It's just
Yeah,
depressing. It's
but
over the top.
yeah, but it's not like functioning like normal sound, which you would be able to like distinguish the way where it's coming from. It just seemed to be coming from everywhere, like in a magical
Everywhere.
sense.
Everywhere.
Hmm.
Sam Weaver says, "It seems to me the sorrow is going to the ziggurat. Perhaps we head over there."
It does seem like the main indication, and that worries me a little bit because yeah, I'm sure there's a very lot of important things in the center of the cigarettes, and with important things, there's also a lot of security involved with that. So we need to make sure we're ready to face something like dangerous and stuff like that.
We have allies now, at least.
Yeah, we do, but that's not going to make me feel very comfortable standing in the heart of the beast, so to say, but it's something.
What is our next step then?
No, I do agree with you. I think we should go to the center. There doesn't seem to be anything else of interest in this
What about
series.
this Eyrie of the Fabled? Was it something about the song being played from there or something?
The area of the Fabled is a theater, and according to Samsadar's informant, that's the only place where the song cannot be heard. But she says a different type of song was playing, and it almost drove her mad. So she didn't investigate it any further. So you could check out that if you like, or the Shadow Ziggurat, or something else entirely.
Yeah, Seraph Care, did she call the song being played there Dirge of the Dark Angels, or was that the name for the depressing song that's everywhere?
The Dirge of the Dark Angels is a present song that's everywhere. And she said, once again, the area of the Fabled is a theatre. You can't hear the Dirge of the Dark Angel there, but there is another type of song playing, and it almost drove her mad. So she doesn't. That's all she knows about the area of the Fabled.
Okay, thanks. Correct my note.
So, what is our next move?
Right. As I said, I am concerned with jumping into the belly of the beast straight away. So maybe we could check out the Eyrie of the Fabled. What do you say, Encration? I think you should have something to say about this.
Well, our numbers are strong right now. I'd rather say we don't risk losing a member before we get to the nasty area, so I'd say we jump right into the ziggurat.
Hmm.
Smash song.
Yeah. Well, fuck it. I'm with you. If we're able to destroy this pesky song, yeah, let's do it sooner rather than later.
To the ziggurat, it sounds like.
Indeed.
Give me a D20, Vander. Roll me another D20.
Ooh.
Okay, so you start weaving through the streets that are eerily familiar, heading through gates that you've had entry refused to by guards employed by the nobles in the district. The guards are long gone or long dead or in somewhere else entirely. And oops, let me get my stuff organized. We're scrambling a little bit for random encounters, but we're going to move forward with it. Okay, passive perceptions. I'm going to drag you across to this map. So this is you walking through the streets of the broken Oathbreaker city. But basically staying in the middle here, how would you be positioned? Like Sam Weaver will be out front, Corellis will kind of be out the back with Sam Sadar. How are the rest of you? Bone up front? Okay.
Yep.
Something like that with Joy next to me.
Sure. Well, I'm getting this organized. Why don't you do one of
Roll
those for
for
me?
initiative.
Yeah, my initiative roll's been horrible today. Those have been great.
See, 16 for Bone.
Sam Weaver, 16 for Bone. There's Bone, there's Bone. Okay.
Okay.
So from the top of the shadows, you see this gargantuan spider. And what is our passive perception? Best was 16. Uh, 60-foot cube. And it kind of peers over top of this thing, quick hitching all of you surprise, and just sprays this sickly, shadowy webs out over top of you. And then you're close enough that it's going to affect everybody. So can I have... saving throw an attack. Let's get this. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Oh, yes, like those.
Oh, not the best.
Ander, you get encased in webbing.
Let's check out.
Bone does as well. Joy does as well.
Didn't Creation make it with a 16?
Creation does make it with a 16. It's a 15. And I'll do Aurelius. Aurelius, dexterity +3. Oh, a natural 20 for Aurelius. He's not. Sam Weaver. Dexterity saving throw +8. He makes it as well. Finally, Aurelius. Gonna make a dexterity saving throw +3. Okay, so Aurelius gets encased in the webbing as well. So everybody who was in the webbing, get caught in the webbing, is restrained. Sam Weaver says, "Foul creature! Do not like this. This sapping my strength." And his strength score falls by 2. I must get out of here. He chance to get 3, and 15 is enough. He breaks through and he stumbles forward out of the webbing. But that will be his turn to break the webbing. Bone. Your
Yeah, I'm
strength
gonna try to.
is reduced by 4.
Oh. Ouch. Let's see. Customize that. Yeah, and try to break out of this webbing.
Sure. Athletics check.
Okay. Trade. Updates. Reload.
I suggest you rage first to give yourself advantage.
Do I want to abuse one? It's just a spider. Nah.
Okay.
He's depressed.
Too depressed to rage. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you burst out of it and get to there, but that's your action.
Yeah.
And of course, if you were to remain in the web, you'd have your strength reduced again. So that was good.
Yeah.
Sam Sadar is not restrained. So this creature is standing on top of webbing, a broken building, so on, and so it's 20 feet in the air, but it is possible to climb. Sam Sadar begins to climb up. Joy strength gets reduced by 2.
That's her strength is 6 normally, so I guess it's down to 4. Okay. I guess it's not a type of poison, right?
No, it's just a strength sapping thing.
Well, I guess she's going to try to. She's going to try to get out of the web as well.
This is sticky area. I should have done this before. The web lands there, and that's all difficult terrain. So just keep that in mind. But Joy can absolutely try and get it out by making a strength check with a strength of 4. Let's see if she can bust out.
I'm just going to roll normally and just take 1 away, I guess.
No.
That's 11.
Just the 1 for a strength of 4? Oh, because of the adjustment. Okay. Yeah, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
1 less. Okay. Yeah, Joy remains stuck in there. Vander, you too are trapped in the webbing. What do you do? Mechanically restrained.
Do I lose my strength as well because Banner has lost his strength earlier? Oh, that's very funny. That means my strength is now 0.
Oh.
You are unable to move.
Interesting. Well, I guess I can't do anything then because Vander had a strength of 8 normally, and when he came here, he lost 4, and now we lost 4 more. So yeah.
So you're just struggling. You can you have the strength enough to cast spells, but that's about it.
Well, sure. Let's do that. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on the spider. So it needs to do an intelligence saving throw.
It's my spider gone. There it is. An intelligence saving throw. It rolls a -2.
Oh, perfect. So I proceed 7 psychic damage, and it needs to subtract the 1d4 from it for its next saving throw until the end of my next turn, and that's that.
Vander is just completely encased in this. And Creation, you did manage to dodge it, but you're in difficult terrain all around you. Stickiness.
That's fine. Steady aim, throw.
Yep, that hits.
26 should hit. All right.
Is the creature in the initiative?
Is the creature what, sorry?
In the initiative order.
No. Tactical mistake. 18. It's going to go after Incration, then we'll just do it as normal attack order. Thanks,
21
Bone.
damage to it, and that do it.
Okay. But it's scuttles around this way, moving with surprising speed. It does not like being shot at like that in Creation. So it kind of also climbs down over the top of the webbing, over top of everybody, then descends on Incration and comes at you with 1 or 2 bite attacks. First one's a 19, second one is an 18 Incration.
Both will hit.
You take
I mean, the damage is 1 at a time in case I want to uncanny dodge.
the first one is 11 poison, 11 piercing, 13 poison.
Yeah, we'll uncanny dodge that one.
Okay, so that was 24, so you take 12 points of damage.
No
On
save
top-
for the poison?
Oh, no, you're right. So let's write this out. So it's 11 and 13. Make a
Okay.
con saving throw.
Okay. Alright, so that's fail, so then I will have it for the 12. Okay, that's the first attack.
And the
Then second
one
attack,
does
con save for
13
poison.
And 8. 13 and 9, sorry, but that fails. So you take another 22 points of damage. It was 9.
We're still up.
Okay,
We're still up. Thanks to uncanny dodge.
alright. Relics is going to try and bust out. Let me roll a flat d20, and that's enough to bust out. So he busts out, uses his action to bust out, and then comes around to the side of the spider. Must defeat this beast. And Sam Weaver, is he restrained? No, he busted out. He's going to push through this sticky web and raise his rapier of smelting rapier. And he takes 3 swipes at it. 17, 18, 9. And all of those will hit.
Not yours yet. It's a loner.
I know how to wield this better than you do. And he does 25 points of damage. Okay, he just slashes in and black ichor from the spider leaks out. And then the shadow spider looks at Incration and raises its fangs once again to bite one more time. Rolling a 10, that's terrible. Goes for a second attack against Incration. What was it, 22 this time?
Gotta do it. Uncanny dodge, but I don't know if it'll save me. Oh no, I can't. I haven't had a turn yet. Never mind.
Oh, well, in that case, you take. Well, make a. You go down because you take at least 9 piercing.
Yep, down.
Okay, and then it turns its attention to Sam Weaver with its. Oh no, that was 2 bite attacks. I'm confused. Bone busting out. You're watching Cratien go down.
Oh. Bone stab, I assume. He's going to rush over.
You get there in difficult terrain.
Oh, that's true. I have 40. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40.
Yes, you can.
I can get there. Did we say who picked up the healing potions? We got 1 greater healing potion. Anyway, Bone is going to... Yeah, fuck it. He's going to rage. Bonus action.
Right.
Going
Well,
to
since you
recklessly
guys didn't
attack.
say who it was, I'll roll randomly. And when Vander, you have the potion of greater healing.
Right.
Okay. Right, Bone. Yes, raging.
Yes, raging. 4 clawing him with the Verdani Ripper.
Yep.
And my bone claws. So, recklessly, of course. It's a
23 hits. 16
16.
hits. Now roll damage. You can tell it's going to be half though, because they're not magical.
Oh, it's resistant. Let me just adjust the damage bonus, because +3 is what I should have. So, bring it down by 2. Reload. For some reason, D&D Beyond seems to be a bit slower when you customize items' damage values nowadays. I'm not sure why. There we go. That's 10, 17. So 27 halved is 13.
D&D land. Okay, still the Wolverine claws are cool. They come out, they slash, they do damage. Samsidas says, bugger this. And he stumbles over next to Sam Weaver, taking the dash action to get there through the sticky stuff. Joy stuck in the webbing too. What does Joy do?
What can Joy do? I don't think Joy can do too much except trying to get out of the webbings. So, yeah, let's try once again then. And I guess her strength is reduced once more.
Oh, yes, good point. By another 3.
So it was reduced 2 last time. So her strength is basically 1 currently.
Say with a natural 20 she can get out. But that's going to be
Let's
about it.
try. Well, here's the hoping.
Oh, a good effort, but not good. Vander, like Joy, powerless to break from this webbing. What do you do?
Well, let's see. Can I try to break it with any kind of spells, though? I don't really have. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to use a first level. Yeah. I'm going to try to see if it works. I'm going to try to spit corrupting ichor on a web and see if it's going to be able to disintegrate the webbing away.
Okay, spell attack.
So, Oh, that's a nat 1. That's perfect. It's always like that. When it's like clutching.
You spit on yourself instead.
Oh well.
Yep, so no good. And Kracian, I think you know the role.
I believe so.
Okay. Relis. Free from the Ichor. He will attack her with his glaive twice. Hits once. That is a natural one for 6 slashing. Sam Weaver will attack her also with his rapier of smelting. 2, 1. Oh, 1 hit, 1 miss. He hits her for 9 piercing. And the Shadow Strand spider looks and is surrounded. Gonna take. It's gonna take. She's extra special. It's gonna take the disengage action and scurry back over here onto this tower, 20 feet in the air. Bone.
He's gonna go over and slash at Vander's webs to free him.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Yeah.
At advantage. Because of your rage.
Yeah.
You are free of the webbing, Vander. Still powerless to move, though.
And I'm going to say to Bone, can you bring me closer to Activation? I want to try to help him.
Okay. Pick him up and just toss him a bit over slightly gently because it's master. Continue on. So that's 20, 30, 40 towards the creature.
Damsidar, free from the webbing. He's going to just use his movement to get out of the webbing. And then he's going to... It's a spell. He says, Bone, I believe you like smashing spiders, do you not?
Smash.
Fly, my friend. Go get him. They cast Fly on Bone.
Ooh.
Ho ho ho!
Joy!
Punching.
I can't do anything, I think.
D20, natural 20, she gets out.
Alright. But when she when
Oh,
her strength
yeah.
is going to be a super regardless.
Yeah, so 0. So, yep, like Vander, powerless to move. Vander, you find next to Encration. You hear Encration say somewhere, save the potions, I trust the dice gods, but it's up to you.
I'm going to save the potions, my friend, but I'm going to try to like struggle my arm as close to Encration and try to touch him and cast Cure Wounds on my comrades. 14 points of healing.
Something you notice when the magical energy infuses Encration. Encration wasn't actually dying. He was paralyzed by the spider. Turns out that the spider wanted to keep him alive for fresh meat later on. So you weren't actually dying, Encration. And I would note that the natural one on your death saving throw would have given you pause. But you weren't actually dying. The spider was keeping you alive for fresh food. Like actual spiders do, right? They don't actually kill their prey. They tend to paralyze them and keep them fresh. But Vander, with great effort, you tip a potion. You cast your spell. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Gracian, on your back, surrounded by sticky webs. What do you do?
Guess I'll stand up and then that gives me 15 left, so that's all I can move because difficult terrain.
Actions?
Oh, no. That I have bonus action dash. That's right, because rogue. So bonus, so 10, 20, 30, and then 5 because I have 35 base. So yeah, out of the web. Action and
Sure. So just
then-
desperate to get out of the web.
I'll dodge as my action.
Aurelius burst out of the web, but it'll take a dash action to get there. Sam Weaver is going to duck. Now, Samsonite. This is Sam. Oh no, it is Sam Weaver now. He is going to. He's going to do the same thing. Rush towards the spider by getting out of the web. The spider scurries down from its spot on high. Goes to take one attack at Incretion.
Just spin.
Oh, he took the dodge action. Oh, good point. Yes, it is at disadvantage. I was going to do one attack against you regardless. At disadvantage, rolls an 18.
Yeah. Yep.
Make a con save. And you can uncanny dodge this as well as you like.
18.
Okay, so the damage at the moment is 19 plus 8. The uncanny dodge that would be
27.
13. I
Yeah,
think you
down.
survived. Oh, you're down? Okay.
Down. Yeah.
Down, he collapses once again. It turns its second bite attack against Bone, using its reach. Rolls a 16 Bone, which I believe misses.
Yes.
And it scurries back up onto its perch. Bone!
15.
Flying
yes.
bone.
Oh,
Flying Bone, yep.
range. He seems a bit thoughtful for a second, but then pushes forward. Yeah, let's see.
Charging towards a spider.
Did he feel that his bones didn't work?
Yep, not as effective, so I think the maul
Yeah, it's
is more
gonna
appropriate.
smash a bug. Seems more fun. So it's
Absolutely,
gonna
you need a
grab
maul to
small
smash
and,
bugs.
yeah. So he's gonna attack recklessly with the maul.
20 hits.
25.
25 hits.
Let's see, 16 plus 12. That's 28. Yeah.
Yeah, got it. 2 lovely hits on the creature as you rage smash. Creature
Yeah.
survives. I think I have the hit points displayed. Yes, I do. So you're doing some
Yeah.
damage to it, but it's still up. Samsda says, "You're too valuable an ally, Bone. I'm going to stay in the corner here and dodge to ensure you can still attack this creature." Joy flaps helplessly in the spiderweb. Vander, what do you do?
Vander is going to cast Vicious Mockery on the spider, and is going to taunt that it's retreating away from all these small little preys.
Okay, it fails.
And that's a wisdom saving throw. Yeah, cool. So it's not for the damage, though, but the damage certainly helps. But its next attack is at a disadvantage.
Got it. All right. And you stay there, powerless to even walk, even if you weren't in spider webs. And Krayshan, you can remain unconscious. You're not dying, so you're merely fresh prey for it. Aurelius. This damn creature is too high for me. He casts a spell. He turns into some mist-like entity, and he floats up next to the spider, still misting, and that will be his turn. We'll see what happens with that. Sam Weaver rushes to the front. He's going to attempt to climb up on the tower. Let me just roll this quickly. He climbs up onto the tower right next to the spider, very bravely, but that's going to be his dash to get there. The Shadow Strand Spider do 2 attacks. We'll roll this randomly. First one on Sam Weaver. Just hit Sam Weaver. And then Bone. Does a 17 hit Bone? Does hit Bone.
Yeah.
So Bone, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Passes, so he takes 17 plus 11. 17 piercing, 11 poison. Sam Weaver takes that damage. And the creature is going to leap over to this area. Attacks of opportunity all around if you want.
Oh yeah.
Aurelius swings with his glaive and misses. Sam Weaver swings with his rapier and hits. That misses Bone.
Oh yeah. 15 misses. Okay.
Oh no, 15 hits. 15 does hit, sorry. 15 hits.
Oh. That's 12.
Wow, not the best move. Okay, Bone, you can... Can you close the distance? I think you could. Yes, you could.
Mhm. Yeah, it's gonna just beam after it, almost flying on top of it, and then swinging wildly with his mace. Smash, Spark!
Recklessly?
Yeah, but that didn't help.
Nope. 9
Oh,
misses,
that's it.
25 hits.
Yeah, that's 12 damage again.
12 damage again. Okay, very good. Sam Sadak continues to keep himself safe to maintain concentration. Joy flaps around helplessly in the web, as does Vander, so Vander can raise his arms to do something if he wants.
Well, I guess we're rinsing and repeating the vicious mockery. So wisdom saving throw,
What's the range of Vicious Mockery?
60 feet. Oh, is it too far away?
Yeah, he's 20 feet up on top of a building, so too far
Oh,
away.
yeah, even further away now. What about chill touch though? That's 120 feet.
Hey, Chill Touch, yeah, absolutely. I think that's
Okay, let's try that.
Is it an attack roll? Chill Touch?
Yeah, attack
Okay.
roll. 18.
18 hits.
Perfect. So that's 4 points of damage, and I don't know if it's relevant, but it can't heal the next turn.
Won't be healing. Incretion. Incretion
Nothing,
can
I'm
remain
paralyzed.
unconscious. Relish bravely climbs up. Does he climb up? Let's roll this quickly. No, he doesn't. He's still on the ground. He tries to get up, doesn't. Sam Weaver climbs down and gets to the base. That's all he can do with his movement. The creature takes a disengage action, climbs down the building, and then scurries along the ground from there, and it seems to turn its back to you, Bone. Looks like it's trying to escape. What do you do,
I
Bone?
can't have that. Ah, And just roaring and charging after it. Let's see. He's sort of flexing his back, trying to imitate the flapping of something. But it's just, there's no wings, I suppose, and flies not, so he's just repeatedly flexing his back while flying.
Thanks.
3, 2, 1, and
That hits.
that misses, perhaps.
Oh, 14 is its armor class.
Oh, nice. That's
Bone.
gonna be 12.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh.
Ooh, he's gonna do a circumference, sort of just flying by its leg, smashing that, smashing the next leg, just going by all the legs before finally flying high up in the air and then just dropping down with this, I don't know, sledgehammer smash to the hedge.
Okay, with that, the giant spider is down. You'll take a moment to catch your breath. Eventually, the web just naturally goes away. Vander, everybody, in fact, your lost hit points are returned. You lost, strength is returned. So Vander, you're free to move around, as is Joy. And Kracian, I'm going to say you wake up with 1 hit point as a poison leaves your body.
Oh, gracious. Who is kind of hurt though? Except the Creation, obviously. Bone,
Slightly.
slightly, okay.
He's feeling
Well,
about 60 of 82.
yeah, I understand. Rating.
Math for
um,
I'm 60, 80 tooths injured. Okay.
Yeah, that's how I describe myself.
yeah,
Numbers.
it's relatable, so relatable. Regardless, him the slap Creation's shoulder, and once again cast Kerwin's the boy and give him a measly 8 hit points back. But oh well. That's a 2 on the 1 die.
And Weaver says, Incretion, we have fought together. Do you consider me an ally now?
Just one battle. Time still is out.
Do you think you still need my help or not?
We're not to the ziggurat yet, so yes, of course, we will welcome your help.
Well, while I do not like you, Incretion, and I believe the feeling is mutual, we have a similar cause. Do not let us mutual dislike dissuade us. And he casts Cure Light Wounds at you at 3rd level. So add 3 to that, so that's 17?
Yeah, 17.
17, okay. Like this, on to the ziggurat, I guess.
Bone's going to use the remaining time of the spell to just flap around, sort of enjoying it, while sad at the same time.
Sad type of flying. Well, what is the duration on fly? I think it's an hour.
I think
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Fly duration. 10 minutes, yeah, you're right. Alright. So gathering your breath. Let me just check something. That. There. Okay, so you approach the ziggurat. Would have some art here to show you what it looks like, but it doesn't, so I'm just going to screenshot the screen. This is what the ziggurat looks like, and all the shadows seem to be feeling into it from the sorrow, and there's a beam that's shooting up, and the beam is directly connected to the dome, so they're connected somehow. Now, we're going to have to end it there. My children are at an equestrian camp, and I need to leave a little bit early to pick them up. So,
No worries.
That's a
well,
good spot to leave it out, being down at I.
a shadow ziggurat ahead. Okay.